Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 45, and well, you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail that today is a pretty big episode. We are going to make something happen which I'm super happy about, and it's been a long time coming. So if you do enjoy, I'd love a massive thumbs up on this episode. I know it's a double upload for you guys as well, so if you could smash that support, I would be very, very grateful. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel, click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So, the squad's going to change a little bit today. There are two players that we are going to be saying goodbye to, and there are a couple of obviously new players that are going to be joining the team. So the first, Royce, sold. That's a little hint, I guess, as to what's going to happen for the rest of the episode. I'm sure you know already. But the one we got, that we listed onto the market, because we had two of them, basically. We packed one and we already owned one from being in our squad. So he was able to sell for just under 200,000 coins. I think I probably should have held on to him for another 2 hours, and I would have made 10,000 coins more or something. That's my bad, but you know, it happens. It didn't really matter in the end. And then Marquee Matchups came out on Thursday night. So this is from Thursday night, this gameplay. I know it's Saturday night for you guys. I have a very, very busy weekend coming up, unfortunately. So I am going to be getting to Gold 3 as quickly as I very possibly can. So I wanted to obviously get a little bit ahead in videos so that I can still have time actually for the weekend league. So, Marquee Matchups was very simple. I had all the players in my club. Luckily, I had the players from Liverpool and Spurs and Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain. I literally just had enough stuff in my club. And I think that is just because I take untradeable rewards and I get double the amount of packs and stuff. Like the current setup that we've got, which is Division 4 Rank 2 and then Gold 3 in the Weekend League, it definitely gives you a lot of stuff each week if you take the untradeable rewards. So there's a chance that you can make some money. This week we got very lucky once again and made a couple 100,000 coins. And then from the Rivals rewards, you just reap what you sow. You just have lots of players and then you can use lots of players in SBCs, and that's yeah, it benefits me, I think. There's a fly in here. What? How would flies be alive at the end of October? Oh, what's going on there? Anyway, Marquee Matchups is complete. Before we get off topic, let's just carry on with the episode. But yeah, sorry if you see a fly like flying around. That's what they do, isn't it? Now, there wasn't just Marquee Matchups that came out. There was Beware the Lion, I think it was called, and then also a Marquee Moments, which are very simple SBCs, just for a two rare gold player pack. Seem to be pretty much always worth doing. I guess this one was a little bit more expensive than normal. You needed like rare silvers and stuff. But you know what? It's still worth doing because I've got some stuff in my club. I'll take it for a 2 rare gold player pack. It's basically like doing a gold upgrade SBC, but a tradable version at the end. And obviously you don't have to use a whole squad of gold. So yeah, maybe it isn't a more expensive option. Maybe it is actually still very well priced. So 2 rare gold players pack for that. We're going to get I think it was a premium gold players pack for the other one, or a premium. Yeah, it must have been, right? And then, as you can see, all sorts of stuff. Like, I think there was some Prime Electrum and Rare Electrum for Marquee Matchups. So the silver pack is never really going to be anything amazing. So much so that I don't even really know who the players are that I got. But they can obviously go into the club. If I ever notice that they're currently selling or whatever, sometimes I have a quick check. And then if they are selling, then of course I will just list them up on the market, get rid of them whilst they are high in price. And is that... I wonder if that right back is a Bundesliga or maybe the second or third German league. I'm not too sure. I didn't really recognize the badge. So it probably isn't the Bundesliga, is it? So because the Bundesliga League SBCs come out, I've been making a few coins from selling a bunch of those players, which is nice, but I don't really have much of them left now. The only Bundesliga players that I've got in my club are either like Goretzka and stuff, Lewandowski and whatnot, or untradeable players that I obviously I can't do anything with. So we do get boards in one of our Marquee Matchups packs, or one of our packs anyway, and it's going to be a Spanish CDM, and it is Illarramendi. Illarramendi, yeah. I don't know if I pronounce it right. I try and go a bit Spanish every time I say his name. But yeah, we get him. We literally got him the other day. So, all right. I mean, definitely nothing to write home about. Don't get excited about that one. And I'm going to just discard like all the contracts and the other consumables that I don't feel like I need. Next pack, we end up getting literally not even a rare gold. So this is one of the mixed packs, I think. And the rares are literally just going to be the silvers and bronzes. But sometimes they can be worth more than the rare gold. So I don't really mind that one too much. And of course, we did get 2 Premier League golds there. So you never know when they're going to sell either. Next pack, do we get ourselves a little board action here? Yes, we do. It's not a walkout, it's just a board pull. This time it's going to be Spanish again. That's the only flag we're seeing at the moment. Spanish left back from Benfica is going to be Grimaldo, who is an 83 this year and is actually worth a couple thousand coins, or 3,000 or 4,000 coins, something like that. I eventually will sell him later on in this episode. But yeah, we move on to Premium Gold Players Pack, and then I'll save the Rare Electrum for last, because there's the most rare players in there. So a 25k pack here. It doesn't offer me out anything in particular. It just offers me out a rare gold, and it's Zahavi, who I'm pretty sure I already had packed, so that's a shame. Yeah, you hope for more from a 25k pack, but you can't always guarantee it. And then from the Rare Electrum, what we want to see is a board or a walkout. Can we get that in this pack right here? It is going to be a slow moving one, but unfortunately for us, it is just boards. Spanish again, why not, eh? CDM, but this time from Bayern, which means it is going to be Javi Martinez, 84 overall, who is about somewhere between 3,000 to 4,000 coins. We've already got a duplicate of him. So I think they were both tradable as well. Eventually, I'm going to sell both of them in this episode as well. But yeah, you know, it's not amazing, but it's all rare in that pack. So at least there's an 84 and an 83 in there. I'll keep the Cruz on the transfer market because he literally doesn't sell right now for his lowest price. So at some point in time, we just got to hope the 83s go up. So squad. Time to maybe mix things up a little bit, shall we? So I'm listing Royce here for 210, and we do get that for him. But Frankie's already gone. Now, Frankie's already gone because a whole bunch of stuff had already gone. Look, I literally gutted the club. I sold the Wijnaldum. I sold my first owner, Ousmane Dembele. Acuna, one of the informs. I discarded some other informs that I got in the club. I basically just sold everything and anything that I could get my hands on that I didn't think I desperately needed. Because, yeah, I want to get Mbappe. So, he has been at this price, the amount of coins that I've got right now, but I guess because it's near the weekend league, or it was near the weekend league, just before the weekend league when I was doing this, he goes up in price a little bit, so it's probably not the smartest time to buy him, but I was so desperate to get him that I was probably pretty much willing to pay anything for him at this point in time. So I literally went through the club. You can see the various different things that I had to sell. I could quick sell a bunch of stuff. I quick sold some of the players, but I tried to list most of the players because they're always worth a little bit normally. And as you can see here, we're up to 916,000 coins. What's the quickest way to get rid of 916,000 coins? Is to buy someone for that exact amount. Very, very fast. We are down to 700 coins and we are poor again. But we do have one of the best players on the game, Kylian Mbappé. Welcome to my ultimate team. Welcome to the road to glory. Can we get a thumbs up for Mbappé joining the RTG? So we now have a strike force of Red Lewandowski, Mbappe and Neymar. Madness. Absolute madness for 45 episodes in. But the problem is, obviously, this doesn't kind of fit my current formation. So we're going to have to switch over to the 4-4-2. And for now, we're going to have to, until I can figure out a better option, we're going to be playing ourselves an 83 rated Tolisso on 7 chemistry as one of our 4-1-2-1-2 centre mids. For the first half, anyway. He's only got 69 pace, but the rest of his stats are pretty good. He isn't as good as Frankie de Jong, of course. We have downgraded in that department, but what we have got is Mbappe, and over time, we'll start gathering the coins together again, and we'll start being able to afford someone better. If we were to stick with this team right here, and we'd managed to get to level 30, we could unlock ourselves the 85 rated Tolisso over the 85 rated Zaha. And that is something that I have been considering. So we'll see how long we're sticking with this exact squad. Or maybe we change things up at some point soon. I'm not too sure. I also went and, although I've got very little coins, I went and spent 2,800 of them on the PSG white kit because I was that desperate to see Mbappe and Neymar in that awesome PSG kit that I spent some of my literally very few coins on him. So for the rest of this episode, I'm going to give you 3 games from Division Rivals because it was Thursday night when I played this, like I said. So yeah, it wasn't, Weekend League wasn't open at this point, but it was a chance to give Mbappe a run out, see how good he is. And this is the first thing he does for my club. Yep. I just like instantly knew that we are gonna love this guy because I did the fake Rabona, rainbow flick and scored a belter of a volley with the Frenchman 7 minutes into his debut. And I was just like, yeah, this is great. I was so happy, I'm not gonna lie. I was smiling from ear to ear, as they say. Now, Mbappe is super quick. He has 96 pace. And he gets the second goal after 20 minutes, and a lot of it is down to that pace. So I'm just like, at this point in time, by the way, I get a 35-minute hat-trick with the man. Kind of unfortunate for my opponent to do that, but we actually score a header there, which is kind of rare. They don't go in very often, do they? But at this point in time, I was playing Lewandowski at cam with Neymar and Mbappe up front. I think what would be a smarter move would be to move Neymar back. Now, I've loved Neymar as a striker, but I don't think we'll get the most out of Lewandowski as a cam, whereas Neymar can still push up and be very, very attacking in that strike force, in that front three. So I think we're still going to get a huge output from the Brazilian. Obviously, we're going to get a decent output from Mbappe. Neymar scores another worldie of a topspin free kick, by the way. If you haven't learnt that method yet, and you get these close to goal free kicks, some of them, they seem like a free goal. So go in the skill games, learn your free kicks, boys and girls, because honestly, it is worth your time to learn, especially the topspin technique, because look at that. How do you save that? That's a beautiful free kick from the Brazilian. He is, of course, still going to be our set-piece taker. And once again, he gets another goal here. But like I said, he's at... Or maybe later in the second half, I actually moved him back to cam. So that was him from cam, I'm pretty sure. And we also brought on Lautaro Martinez, who is going to be one of my new super subs, of course. We got him in red at the weekend, as did like 99% of the population, I think. From what I saw on Twitter, you guys all got either red Ben Yedder or you got red Lautaro. So GG's to all of you lot. You know, I thought I got something decent, but I got something very, very common, apparently. Now, it took us 68 minutes to score our first goal. This guy in the 4-2-2 was so good at defending. He was genuinely just a very good player. And I get kippered here and he scores the equaliser with Heung-min Son, another great player on this game. I nearly went for Son. And screened Dele Alli over getting Mbappe, by the way. But I just couldn't do it to myself. I genuinely needed to get Mbappe in my life. But yeah, we eventually get a draw there. I'll take a draw against that guy. He was, like I said, a very talented player, a decent defender. I had a few chances, but a lot of them he was able to block. And then we go, well, we can just have a quick look in the transfer list. You can see that Javi Martinez is sold, so is a whole bunch of other stuff. And we're back up to 12,000 coins. We've still got a Cresswell to sell as well. If he sells, he sells. If not, I'll probably just stick him back in the club for now because I was basically just offloading everything to try and to make coins to fund Mbappe at the time. But you saw there in the custom tactics that I did just switch it over so that Lewandowski's a striker, Neymar comes back to cam, and then Mbappe's up front as well. And this game was against someone that was very, very high pressure when I was on the ball. He closed me down so quick, like it was almost like constant pressure. But he was also on like what felt like drop back one depth, and it was just I was basically camped around the edge of his area for ages. It took me 82 minutes to score my first goal to get the equaliser after he hit me on one with the counter-attack. And I tell you what, this felt good because this was not someone that was really looking for the win, I don't think. And to get the ball through to Martinez here and score that goal, oof, in the 92nd minute, I felt genuinely buzzing to get that victory there against someone that, I mean, look at these stats in a second. I dominated and I deserved the win, and I just wish people would get off that drop back one depth. I find it so boring. I don't understand how you're having a good time doing that. Anyway, we're up to our highest skill rating ever, 1490. I'm hoping that with Mbappe in the squad, we do start to push up to maybe Division 3 and hopefully, you know, improve at the game now that we've got an even better striker. So yeah, in terms of like contributions and stuff, there was one game here where my opponent quit literally when he saw my team. So Mbappe has played 4 games, but he's actually played 3, and 6 contributions, 5 of which have been goals in 3 matches is nice. So he scored the hat-trick in 1, and then he's got a goal in every other match since as well. So and they were tough matches as well. So I'm really happy with his output. I think he's going to be awesome for us. So excited that we've got the Frenchman in the squad. These two genuinely are up there at this point in time with, or as the 2 of the best players on the game. So we're really up there in terms of squad at the moment. Like, I know our defense isn't the greatest, and Toliso's obviously not an amazing player to have in the team, but I think it will work. I can bring in Ndombele on at half time. I can probably go out and buy Acuna back as well, because I've got the 12k that I can pay for him, so I could get a decent super sub. I could buy a Moussa Sissoko, who's now down to like 15,000 coins. There are plenty of options, and I will probably make that an effort for tomorrow's video, is to make sure that we do get ourselves a very good super sub like centre mid, so that if we needed to, we could bring off Tolisso and Goretzka, bring on Ndombele and other said player. I'm not sure who it is yet. Maybe Moussa Sissoko, maybe Informa Cunha, because both of which have amazing stats. So that's going to wrap things up for the episode today, boys. It's a big one. It's also a double upload. I'd appreciate if you smash that support on the video by hitting the thumbs up button. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. The links are down below. And don't forget, of course, to sub to the channel if you're new. Most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will catch you tomorrow with another video. Maybe, hopefully, possibly another double upload. We'll see how busy I am, but I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.